Well, talk about get out of jail. Fulham 1, West Ham United 1. Last minute equaliser by Danny Ings of all people. Can't believe it. We were poor from that throughout the whole game. The lineup left a lot to be desired. Of all the things that Lopetegui did, are the things that I didn't think he would do. Started Kudus out on the left again. He started Antonio up front again. He played Souček just behind him again, and it just didn't. And two holding midfielders. It felt as if we were looking at a David Moyes team yet again. And it's just really odd lineup, and it clearly didn't work. And mind you, having said that, the first 10 minutes or so, we were on top. But yet again, like most goals that we concede these days, we give the ball away. Give the ball away too easy, and then we don't close the opposition down, and then they go and score. And that's exactly what Fulham did. They were more composed than we were, but the lineup just didn't help whatsoever. Paul?
What's that?
You wanna?
In 2 words. Yeah. I'm not sure what the theory is, but behind starting these games slowly, and this is now the second or third time that we've been better in the second half, and yeah. I'm not sure why we're not starting games like that. I'm glad Danny Ings came on, scored his goal, because he is a goal scorer, so I'm glad we kept him, but you've got to play to his strengths. Fantastic footwork, because he's got quick feet, Danny Ings, and he's going to put his foot right through the ball as well every time.
He's answered a lot of critics, isn't he?
Yeah, he has, but I get it. Why he probably doesn't want to start him, but the trouble is, if you're not playing to Danny Ings' strength, it's like all the the good strikers we've had over the years. I don't know what to say, really. I mean, it's really...
Line-up, what did you think when you saw the start?
Yeah, again, the line-up sort of... You start to think, why is he doing this? Again, you should be starting with the second half team and really put some impetus in the game and, try and get on the front foot, credit to Fulham. I thought they were pretty good, Fulham. They seem to chase everything. But, why aren't we chasing everything? We seem to be leaving spaces again. But
they're an organised team, aren't they?
They are a very organised team, and I just think that we're falling behind these teams. We should be in front of these teams, but listen, it's going to take time. So let's we move on to the next one, and let's hope that that we can sort out the team and get the best sort of start of the game, because it'd be nice for us to get sort of 1 or 2 up before half time, then he can start doing what he wants to do, but don't go behind and really struggle in the game.
Did you see anything in the in either Souček or Antonio to deserve to start in that game?
I didn't. I understand why he probably starts Souček because of his height. I get that, he gets his head on a lot of balls.
If we're going to play the long ball, then fine. But we've got players that can actually play it on the floor.
Yeah, and I suppose he's probably hoping we get more corners and things like that during the game. But, you've got a team against like Fulham who are just working their socks off, closing us down. And we're getting, minimal, aren't we? The keeper made, one save before?
Yeah, one good save from
one save before
Bowen,
we put the goal in.
Second half.
And that's not good enough, really, So, let's, keep moving forward. Progress, and I'm glad we got a point in the end, but I'm not happy about it, because I think we should be beating teams like Fulham. No disrespect to them, but we are on paper better, and the players are better. So that's really it, really. Let's move on and respect the point.
True.
Yeah.
Cheers.
No worries.
There you go. I'll try and get more views from others later, but no one was enamoured by the starting lineup, but fair play to Lopetegui. One of the things that someone may have been Paul that said it near the end of the game is the changes that Lopetegui makes. He actually tries to change the game, the substitutions to affect the game. He used all 5 subs today, and as the game was wearing on, you just saw he took Rodriguez off, then he took Alvarez off. At the end, we had no defensive midfield. We just had attacking players on the pitch to try and get that goal and apply pressure. And as Paul said, well done to Danny Ings. If you play to his strengths and play people around him, he'll get those chances. So the goal he took, his footwork, He may not be the fastest player across the pitch, but when it came to being in the box, his footwork was superb to create that space for him, you know, that marginal 1 inch to the right side, and he whacked it. Fucking great goal. So, yeah, but the performance overall wasn't great. Our first half performance was pretty poor. Like I said, we started off really defensively. We started off, and when you play Souček and Antonio, automatically the sort of game style is you're lumping it up there. You know, you're not looking at playing fine balls, and we've got good footballers, and we should be playing it on the floor. So I'm glad he changed it. I'm glad Lopetegui changed it as he continued in the game. We got more and more into it, but it shouldn't take a whole half to get into a game, because against better teams we'll get punished severely. But having said that, we got a point, and I'm not sure if we deserved it, but I'm not sure I care. But that game itself should have told Lopetegui who should be starting the game, who shouldn't be, who should be coming off on the pitch as impact subs. We should be starting our best team, and we're beginning to see probably who our best team was. Paqueta, when he came on, he kept losing the ball again, I'm afraid. You know, he has not got any better at all. And what? They filming? They got better equipment.
The Fulham version of Stelios, isn't it?
Is it? Paqueta again kept giving the ball away, which is a shame. But the other second half sub, Somerville, I think he looked really lively. And what was good about that, when he brought Souček and Antonio off, it meant Bowen went up front, Kudus went on the right, Somerville on the left, as we all wanted, and Paqueta had that free role in the middle. Soler came on, he looked a little bit rusty. It's going to take him time to get match fit and get up to speed in the Premier League. I'm not so sure saw enough of him today to suggest what he might be able to do. We got an injury from Emerson. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it meant Wan-Bissaka going out on the left, and it meant Soufal coming on. I think come January, if we're going to be looking for any player, we're going to be looking for a left back. Otherwise, we're going to have to start seeing the likes of Ollie Scarves come into the side, because the minute Emerson goes off, we haven't got cover over on the left-hand side. Wan-Bissaka can do it, and he, as usual, Wan-Bissaka, what we become acclimatised to is it doesn't matter which side of the side of the pitch he plays, he does really well. But yeah, we might be looking, if we're not going to be looking at Ollie Scarves coming into the squad, then we might be looking at a left back come January. Overall, grateful for the point. Should have been better. We played poor in the first half. We kind of picked it up in the second half. We were a little bit more at it, and as time wore on, we sort of ground them down. But they played well. They're a really good team, and we were lucky to get away with a point today. So well done, West Ham. An easy game next one, home against Chelsea, so that'll be a 3 points. Thank you all for watching. See you all later.